No gold is not in her. She's a dime.
Welcome to another exciting edition of $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy, and I'm in managed payments. Or am I? I don't really know at this point, actually. eBay did let me know that I would be in managed payments by the end of July. I'm shooting this video on July 28th. I've got 3 days left to get in managed payments. eBay also notified me that they would give me 7 days notice before they enrolled me into managed payments, which means they would notify me by July 24th if they would get me in by July 31st. It's the 28th, and I haven't heard anything. I know this is probably going to shock a lot of people, but it seems like eBay doesn't know what they're doing with the managed payments. I suspect I will all of a sudden be in managed payments with no notice whatsoever. I'm hoping the bank account sticks. Again, as I've said, I had the problem with the bank account. A lot of other people have had the problems, as we've spoken before, with verification. That appears to be a situation if you've got some sort of a LLC or DBA type deal, and it doesn't exactly match everything. They're having a lot of problem proving that you're who you say you are. Which is kind of funny because, you know, we've all been selling on eBay for 20 years and paying our taxes all along and never had a problem, yet all of a sudden there's a problem. So hopefully the entire program rolls out a lot better than it has thus far. I do have one issue, though, at this moment. If you are in managed payments, starting August, you get a lot of extra listings in certain categories, and we're going to be doing a video at some point going over those, talking about how it's going to affect you, talking about what you should do. It's a little premature to do that, though, at this moment, because we're not in managed payments yet, which then raises the very real question of what are we paying as of August 1st? Do we get those extra payments because we were supposed to be in managed payments? Do we not get those until we actually are in managed payments? When will we be in managed payments? And I guess the overall question, how am I supposed to run a business if I am not certain what my cost structure is? I don't know. I do not have the answer to that. I have a few ideas on what I'm going to change once I get those extra listings. At the size of my store, in certain categories, which are the categories in which I list the bulk of my items, books, which include magazines, and collectibles, which include a lot of the paperwork that I sell, the ephemera and that sort of thing, and some sports memorabilia as well. I've got a few things over there as well that would fall within it. So I've got a fair number of items listed in those categories. So once I'm in there, it should save me some money. I've got a lot of items ready to list that I haven't gotten around to listing yet, that I want to list, changing some price structures, doing quick listings on things, various things like that in order to really get a lot of items listed. But when do I do it? Not that I can snap my fingers and have 75,000 listings. Obviously, it's going to take an awful lot of time to work my way up there, given that I'm about 15,000 right now and treading water. I can't list as fast as they're selling, which is a very good problem to have. I cannot complain about that, but I can't seem to get ahead. But let's say that I took a couple of weeks off of my day job and I said, okay, I'm going to be listing an awful lot of items because I want to list a couple of thousand items, over a couple of weeks. Let me take some time off. When do I put them for my vacation? I don't know, because if I'm still at the current cost structure and I list 2,000 items, it's going to run me an extra $100 at a nickel per item. If I'm at the new managed payments, it's not going to cost me anything. Now, granted, $100 isn't make or break, but remember, that's $100 every single month with the current cost structure. I'd be saving or not paying $100 every month under managed payments. Great. So I've got my business all set up. I'm all set to go, take the plunge. I'm going to list lots and lots of items. I'm not in a situation like this, but maybe you are. Maybe you just got said, hey, you know something? A lot of people are out of work. A couple of friends need jobs. I'm going to hire them. I'm going to take on people. I'm going to build my inventory up because this is a tremendous opportunity. When do you hire the people? You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. All because we're not in managed payments yet, even though eBay told us that we would be. It almost seems like they don't know what they're doing. And I have a feeling that if I ran my online business the way they run their online business, I would be out of business. I would be kicked off their site with so many negative feedbacks. It's just insane. And I realize it's a tremendous endeavor. But they did send out the initial email asking people to sign up in the middle of June. I signed up right away. Kind of foolishly, it turns out, because I didn't get the free $50 that other people got. But I signed up. So middle of June, I was signed up. I was told that by the end of July, I'd be in it. And I'm still not in it. Not that I particularly want to be in it, but I need some clarity. It's awfully difficult to run your business without clarity. I may not agree with the way things are running. I may not agree with the situation, but at least if I know what it is, I can act accordingly. I can't act accordingly at this point because, again, what day am I in managed payments? What cost structure am I under? And these aren't just simple questions. These aren't, things like, oh, well, is it going to take an extra day for it to get there if I send a parcel post versus priority? These aren't simple things. These are very important things. These are cost structures for the business. I need to know the information. I suppose I could call eBay, but A, they're not going to know anything, and they're going to tell me, we don't know, you'll get an email on it. That's what they're going to tell me. And secondly, they've had so many problems in the rollout that it's a 6-hour wait time at one point it was in order to get a little bit of help. And even then, I don't know how good the help was. If I were running eBay at this point, maybe I would push things out another month, but I would let people know that, hey, if you're on the list to go into it, you get the new things as of August 1st. I'm not in managed payments as we speak. That's not through any fault of my own. You've promised us a certain price structure when we're in managed payments. I'm signed up. I'm on the list. Give me the price structure. Again, I've got 15,000 items. That means it's 5,000 items at a nickel a piece above the 10,000 that I get with my store. It's a $250 every month swing, potentially, for me. I'd like to know whether I have $250 extra to spend in August on inventory or not. I truly don't know at this point, and I'm pretty sure eBay doesn't know either, which is actually a really, really scary thing. As the old saying goes, it's a hell of a way to run a railroad. So hopefully we get some clarity in the near future. And until then, I guess we're just kind of all in limbo, not quite sure when we're going to be in managed payments, how managed payments is going to work, and how much we're even paying to list stuff on the site. Crazy. Until next video.